Hello, this is an introduction to my YouTube channel, Cerulean Pumpkin. I just finished a little walk slash hike. I'm going to post a video of it on this channel. This channel is going to be primarily about this project that I've chosen to take on as an aspiring game developer. Not a modern game developer, but retro video games. Specifically, I aspire to develop a game for the Sega CD32X console. I'm a nurse right now. Over the past year, I've learned a little bit about computers and programming, but other than being able to upgrade some memory and maybe install a video card, install Windows and Linux, which I don't know that much about. I don't have much experience designing software other than to write like Hello World in C. I want to develop 3D games, including the music and the art, on my own as much as possible. So I'm also going to be learning art and music. Right now I'm studying very basic computer science, Boolean algebra. So that's the main thing what this YouTube video is going to be about. I'll post updates on what I'm learning, what I've learned, what I'm using to learn, just thoughts on the whole thing, thoughts about what I want my game to be. Just real quick, actually, I've seen some demos of people running 3D stuff on 32X hardware, and including the OpenLara Tomb Raider demo. And as far as I know, that was just running from the cartridge. And I thought, what could you do if you ran some graphics like that with possibly a 2D layer from the Sega Genesis and streamed audio and data from the CD instead of the cartridge? Like, just use the cartridge for save data. Could you get sort of like a almost PlayStation level of quality out of that? Like, could you run like Final Fantasy VII or Final Fantasy VIII on a system like that, or Resident Evil? This got my gears turning, and I've always loved video games, and I've always been fascinated by programming culture and video games, especially like how developers like Rare in the 90s and even in the 80s just squeezed so much horsepower out of these machines like the Nintendo 64, and just being creative and finding things to do on hardware that the hardware wasn't really intended for. That's always been something I loved reading about, loved learning about, and I thought, hell, I'm in my 40s now. I feel the need to be creative about something, so why not this? So this is my just an introduction video about that and about my channel in general. I also like to run and hike and walk, and I like to walk and hike and stuff in places like this, like in nature. So I thought I would also post videos of the places I go. This is in New Mexico, south of Albuquerque, a town called Los Lunas. This is the El Cerrito de Los Lunas, I think is what it's called. Preserve. It's like a nature preserve. Got some mountains here. It's right at sunset. So I'll post a video of my walk up here and my walk back to the little neighborhood down below, and I'll have some more specific uploads soon regarding the things I'm learning and the path I'm taking to learn in my game development project. I'm pretty excited about it, but also I'm kind of stunned by how some basic stuff is like so hard to wrap my head around. The binary addition and Boolean expressions and stuff like that. But as far as music, I don't have much music experience other than learning to play a few notes on like a piano or even a bagpipe practice chanter. The only song I think that I've ever played is Twinkle Twinkle Little Star on this little toy piano I had when I was a little kid. As far as art, I did draw a little when I was a child, but nothing really advanced. But I've started to learn more about sketching, at least. This book I bought last year, I think it was. So I'm starting from that. Not knowing much about computer software or music production or art, other than sketching a little bit with a pencil. That's where I'm starting from. We'll see where it goes from here. That's it.